Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'll be showing you how to create this really pretty Aurelia bracelet. This is my original design, and this is the signature side of the bracelet, and then this is the reverse side. It is a hook only design, and I just have some credits to give out. So this bracelet was inspired by the Clover Crest bracelet designed by @summer.loomer, and the tutorial for that bracelet is by Expert Looms, and the link will be down below in case you're interested in that bracelet. It is a very pretty design, and I totally recommend making it. You can make it before you make this bracelet. However, I think this bracelet is a little easier than the Clover Cross, but that's just my opinion. However, you could make the Clover Cross before you make this to make it a little easier, and then this bracelet will be like a piece of cake for you. But anyway, we'll just go ahead onto our supplies needed. So today you will need one hook, one single chain, and as many colored bands as you would like. Today, for the middle single chain that you see here, is going to be the black that you see in this bracelet. And then the colors, which I'm using electric blue and electric purple for, is the gold mint and the gold white in this bracelet, or the gold mint and white pearl. And then the clear is going to be for the fuchsia rose bands in this bracelet. And you'll also need 2 C-clips to finish your bracelet. So yeah. So the first thing you're going to need or do is make a single chain the length of your wrist. And you probably don't have a single chain already made, so pause the video here and go ahead and make one. But anyway, we're just going to jump right into making the bracelet. So you're going to take your hook and you're going to start by going in the cap band side. There should be a cap band side and a side with where the C-clip is. So go on the cap band end and you're going to go in through the back of the cap band. You're going to take your first color, which I will be using electric purple for. You're going to be taking this on your hook and you're going to make a slip knot, just like that. Now we're going to do, we're just going to be making slip knots up the whole single chain. So what you're going to do is go in the back of this first loop on your single chain. You're going to take your next color. You can do whatever color scheme you like. For this one, I alternated colors and made them like matching. However, you can do whatever you want, just be creative. So anyway, you're going to take your next color and you're going to pull it through these first 3, or basically all bands on your hook, and then put that band back on. And now you're going to do this interesting looping technique, and this is what was in the Clover Crest bracelet. So what you're going to do is take this first band on your hook, you're going to pull it over the second band so that it's crossed, and then you're going to slide off the first band and the second band on your hook, still holding onto that first band, and put that first band back on your hook. So if you tilt it, you should see a little slip knot right there. The next thing you're going to do is go in through the next loop on your single chain. Take your next band, pull it through everything on your hook, and we're going to do that little slip knot technique thing again. So you're going to take the first band on your hook, you're going to pull it over the second band, just like cross it over, and then you're going to take this first band off, still holding on to it, release the second band, and put the first band back on your hook. And you're going to continue this all the way up your single chain. So I will just do a little bit on camera and then I will go off camera to finish it. So yeah, it's a very easy technique once you get the hang of it. And if you're still having trouble, you can always rewind the video. So I'm going to continue this up my single chain and I'll be back to show you how to do the next side. So I'm back, and once you're done with one side, this is what it should look like. And it's okay if it starts curling up, it's perfectly normal. But anyway, if you tilt it to the side, this is what you should see. And you should see these little dashes. And you want to make sure you see those because you know that you did it right, and because we're going to be working with those on the next step after we do the other side. So when you reach your last loop, which will be right here for me, you're going to go into the back of it, and you're just going to do the same normal thing. You're going to do a normal stitch. And sorry if you hear background noise. And you're just going to do your normal stitch, so do that crossover thing, and then Just do that. And now what you can do is take the C-clip off. Just like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to clip this. So now we're going to do the other side. So you're going to go down and you're going to find your cap band again. And you're going to take you're going to go down in the cap band and stick your hook through. And you're going to take your first color, make sure it matches the first color that you use right there, which I use purple. So you're going to take it and you're going to pull it through and create a slip knot, just like this. And now what you're going to do is slide this off your hook, flip it around, and place it back on, just like this. And now what you're going to do is go in through the first loop right here, and you're going to take your first color, which I used, or your next color, which I used blue for, pull it through all three, and do the stitch thingy again. I don't really know what to call it, so I'm just going to call it the stitch thingy. So then you should have something like this, and now you're going to go on this side. Oops. I messed up. Alright. Don't do that. Take those two bands off. Sorry guys, I messed up. I was trying to find which way had the little thingies. Let me just look at my bracelet for a minute. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your hook, go through the cap band. You're going to take your first band, which I will be using purple for, slide it through the cap band, and create a slip knot. And make sure that the cap band is at the top, so you're kind of going to be working backwards. Sorry, I was trying to make it a way where you wouldn't have to be working backwards, but unfortunately you will be having to work backwards. So you're going to take your hook and you're going to go in through the first loop. You're going to take your blue band, you're going to pull it through the first three, and you're going to do slip knot thingy, and you're going to continue this up your single chain. So just as I'm doing, only you're going to be doing it backwards. So you're going to be doing the same thing that we did on this side, but doing it backwards. So you're going to continue this up your single chain. I almost said loom, I'm so used to saying loom. But yeah, so you're going to continue this up your single chain, and I'll be back when I'm done. And it should start looking like this. And you want to make sure that these thingies are on the same side and the knotted things are on the same side, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to continue this up the single chain. Okay, and I'm back. So what you're going to do when you reach the last loop is stick your hook through the back of it and take your next color and pull it through the next, or all three bands in your hook. And you're going to do that stitch thingy again, and then you're going to clip it. Just like this. And now we can look at our bracelet and we can see that the little, like the main part of the slip knot is facing upwards, and then the back side is like that. And I don't know if you guys understand what I'm talking about, but when you make a slip knot, there's like the two bar part, which should be at the front, and then the back part, which should be at the back. So now we're going to do the single chain sides. This part is a piece of cake, especially if you've made the clover cross bracelet. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn your bracelet over, and you should see that there are these little lines on the sides, on each side. What you're going to do, you're not even going to go in the cap band anymore. You're just going to go in the first little side thing that you see on the, you can do whatever side you would like, but I'm going to do the right side first. So you're going to go in through the first little bar thing, and you're going to take your first single chain band and pull it through, and then you're going to go into the next bar, which is going to be right here. Take another band and pull it through all three, and go into the next bar right here. You're going to take another single chain band and pull it through all three, and you're going to continue this up this side of the single chain. So I'll just continue doing this for a little bit, but if you still need help, you can always rewind the video, or if I'm going too fast, you can pause it, do whatever you need to do, and I will be back when I'm done. So when you are done, this is what your bracelet should look like, and you're going to do the next step. So what you're going to do is you should see this band that is clipped by the C-clip. You're going to go into that band, and you're going to pull another single chain band through all 3 of these bands. But now you can unclip this. Sorry if that was off camera, but now you're going to unclip this, and you're going to clip this single chain band. If I can clip it. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. So you're going to go on this side, and it doesn't matter which side you do it. So you could do it backwards, or you could just do it how I'm going to do it, because the single chain won't really matter. But anyway, like which side it's facing, because it's the same on both sides. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in on this band. You're going to go in on this first bar right here. You're going to take your first single chain band and pull it through, and you're going to tilt your bracelet, and you're going to go on this first bar right here. Pull a single chain band through the first 3, or the 3 on your hook. Go through this bar, pull a single chain band through all 3. Oops, there we go. And now you're going to do this all the way up your bracelet. And I will be back when I'm done. So it's basically doing the same thing, but on this side. So, like I said, I will be back. So when you reach the top, you're going to do the same thing again. So go through this band that is clipped, and you can just unclip it right now, just make it easier. And now you have 3 bands on your hook. So take your next band, and you're going to pull it through all 3. And now you're going to clip this single chain band. And there's your bracelet. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial on how to create my Aurelia bracelet. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you out, and also hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you guys so much for 130 subscribers. You guys are amazing. You can also post this on Instagram using the hashtag Jaden's Tutorials and by tagging me at MDOFamily so I can see your design. All of that will be down below, as well as the link to the Clover Cross bracelet. So again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye!